Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snapshot 16w50a. My name is Cub, and today, guys, we did it. We did it. We got another suggestion put into Minecraft. 2 months ago, I suggested that fireworks be used to boost you with the elytra instead of using bow boosting. And today, that suggestion was implemented. Hooray! So check this out. So this is probably the easiest way to do this. So what you need to do is you need to activate the elytra. So you can do that, of course, by jumping off cliffs or whatever, but I think it's more fun if we just jump into water to do it. So do that and keep holding space, and then we just look straight up. Zoom! Haha! Nice. This is amazing. I love this. This is much more consistent than the bow boosting ever could possibly hope to be. And you can indeed activate these in the air. By the way, quick note, the different durations of Firework rocket do actually affect how much of a boost you get. So the duration 1 rockets don't give you quite as much boost as the duration 3 rockets. You can just see that there. The trail lasts for quite a bit longer. So this change actually allows us to do a lot of stuff we couldn't do before with bow boosting. Namely, if we wanted to switch directions suddenly and then go quickly in another direction, we couldn't do that before. Whereas now we can, because we can instantly get back up to speed with the boosting of the Firework. So yeah, very happy about this change, and definitely going to be using it for a lot of crazy elytra courses in the future. So the Fireworks also have additional uses besides just flying through the air. It actually also allows you to travel currently under the sea as well, although this might be a bug, so it may get fixed. But it is pretty awesome, so maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, the way you become a submarine in Minecraft, you just simply activate your elytra, continue holding space, and then you can just boost through the sea. And we're actually traveling at a pretty quick speed here. And yeah, you can see, as long as you keep holding space, you can just take off and go back into the water as you so please. So yeah, pretty amazing. You can become like a underwater Aquaman or something. Pretty awesome. And yeah, of course you can, travel along the top if you wanted to. And yeah, you can tell the speed is pretty fast, so that is pretty impressive. So up until now, we've been using the traditional Fireworks rockets, which are crafted like this with paper and gunpowder. So this is just the basic rocket without an explosion. So it just looks like that. Just sort of goes up, and that's pretty much it. But, as many of you know, there is also the explosive Firework with these Firework stars. And there's also been a change to these. So let me just show you that right here. So I'll just go ahead and craft a few of these up here. And we'll go ahead and place down a little bit of something like that. And let's go ahead and switch to survival game mode, just so you guys can see this. And basically what's happened is that now if there's an explosion on the Firework rocket, well, just take a look. Yep, that's right. You can now get damaged by Firework explosions. So I think you can actually, let's just see if we can, you can get boosted by the Fireworks that explode, but if you're not careful, yep, you will go off with a bang. And this is also a new death message, by the way. So yeah, kind of an interesting feature there. And so the cool thing is that these Firework rockets, when they explode, they also affect mobs. So you can use these to damage mobs if you want to. So say we wanted to kill off these blazes, we can do so in a hail of Firework rockets. These Fireworks also have huge potential for traps as well, and let me show you why. So basically, if you have just a 1 ball explosion on your Firework rocket, it does a little bit of damage, as you can see here. So we did 3 hearts of damage. But if you have a lot of explosions in that Firework rocket, let me just show you, it does a lot more damage. So if I go ahead and put this one here, yeah, it did 8 hearts of damage. So yeah, it depends on how many explosions you have in the rocket itself, how much damage the Firework rocket does. There have also been some changes to combat mechanics this week, so let's go ahead and take a look. So now whenever your sword is fully loaded and you're not on cooldown, you will see a exclamation point appear on an entity. So you can see that exclamation point appearing on the villager right now because I am my sword is fully loaded. If I were to swing and then look at him, you see it only appears once my cooldown has passed. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And yeah, you can see that as well. If I swing at him, it eventually will fill back up. So this is just a way to tell easily when you have the maximum charge on your sword. So guys, we also have a new enchantment in this update, and that is the Sweeping Edge enchantment right here. Goes from levels 1 to 3, and you'll see right now if I have an unenchanted sword, I get some decent knockback on these mobs, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But if I get out my Sweeping 3 swords, this is enchanted with the Sweeping Edge 3 enchantment. Now if I go ahead and go in here, you'll see I'm getting mob kills beyond just the mob I'm hitting. I also get mob kills with the sweeping effect of the sword. So that is very, very useful. And the levels are as follows. So the Sweeping Edge level 1, that will deal 50% of your sword's damage plus 1 heart to any mob that it hits with the sweep effect. Sweeping Edge 2 will give you 66% damage of your sword plus 1 heart. And then the Sweeping Edge 3, which I was using there, that gives you 75% of your sword's base damage plus 1 heart. So very, very effective in helping you to kill large numbers of mobs very quickly. There are more changes to the enchantments this week as well, namely that you can now no longer have Mending and Infinity on the same bow. So if I go ahead and put this in here, and then the Infinity book right in here, you can see that it does not work. You can no longer have Mending and Infinity on the same bow. We can now smelt up more items in Minecraft. For instance, we can smelt up iron tools, we can smelt up gold tools, we can smelt up chainmail armor or gold armor, and also certain types of horse armor can also be smelted up, as you can see here. And the chainmail armor will yield an iron nugget. The gold stuff will yield gold nuggets, and yeah, you can see just down the line how it works. So these iron nuggets work just like the gold nuggets. You can craft these into iron ingots, and the iron ingots, of course, can be crafted back into the iron nuggets. So kind of an interesting mechanic there. We can now smelt more things in the game. So guys, that's going to be all for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like. As always, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.